Today we will be walking you through the process of removing and installing new windows in your house. So as you can see behind me, this is an old window that hasn't been replaced yet. What the installer do before the process of removal, they will do an exterior inspection, looking for any cracks around the corners or the edges of the window, so they would know exactly where to be careful, and if there is anything to be fixed, it would be fixed during the process. Inside of the house, the first thing that the installer would do is actually to cover the floor in order to protect the floor or anything that is around it. The second thing that they would do is check if it has any blinds, and then they will be removing them. The next step would be removing the casing and peel it from the wall. Once the casing has been removed, the installer is going to measure just to make sure that the new window is going to fit there properly. After the installers confirm that the rough opening size matches the new window size, they start the process of removing the window. So after the window has been removed, they check if there is any damage to the frame, like rotten wood or moist building up. We fix that by removing the old frame and replacing a new one. The next step would be building a rotterdam. The use of that is basically, it's a piece of wood that we make on the bottom of the window, and it would make a slope in case of water leakage. It would actually, instead of pushing it to the inside, it push it to the outside. As you can see here, this is the application of the Blueskin to prevent any water damage in the future or any water that would try to leak into your walls. Once the Blueskin is being installed, they bring in the new window and make sure it's properly leveled from the outside and the brick mold is all the way in. Once the windows has been leveled, they make sure that it opens properly and it's ready to be screwed into the studs. We don't screw anything on the bottom to prevent any water leakage, and we don't damage the Blueskin as well. So we only do screws on the sides and up top. The installer, it goes around and covers all those screws and then make sure that everything is perfect around the edges as well. Now that the window has been installed, the installer is going to go around and start spraying foam to prevent any cold trying to sneak into your house. The next step would be snapping in the casing. It's easy to put in. It snaps perfectly into the edges of the jump extension, and then it doesn't have any holes or any draft that can leak in. From the outside, the installer sealed the window on the sides by using some caulking. So as you can see, this is the new window fully installed on the corners. Everything has been sealed properly. The brick mold has been attached to the drip cup and it fits in perfect. Hopefully the new window will solve the problems of the old window. Thanks Mark and Mandy for having us today. Thank you for trusting Ecoline. Hopefully we did a great job for you.
Thanks for watching The Mark and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.